Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, the Haflingers came out, and we're gonna go look at them. I kind of saw a preview, but I tried to avoid it, and the last spoiler I saw was kind of, buggy.
No.
So I don't know much about them, and I think their colors were revised a little bit. My first impression was that they were kind of like, I don't know, they all look the same, so I think they're at Riding Hall, and of course there's one at Fort Pinta, so we'll go check that too. I had to buy star coins again, of course. I was 300 short, so these horses better be worth it. Okay. First horse, first impression. They are kind of small. I mean, okay, I didn't do a review on the Pasafinos because I was kind of late, but the Pasafinos are very big, and I was kind of expecting them to be like the same size, if that's the kind of proportion they were going for. Okay. Wait, how many colors are there again? Okay, I only see 3 on the news, but I'm almost certain there's more. The dapples are kind of cute. They're definitely better than the Pasafino dapples and the old Welsh dapples. They're not half bad, and I like his blaze and his white eyelashes. Their mane is so long. I've never seen a Haflinger with a mane that long before. Okay, not much to say. I mean, it is like, it's a Haflinger. Except I don't like the marbly hooves because I don't see any socks. Ew. Okay. I don't want that one though. It's a little orange. Oh. Well, where are the... Oh, they just kind of moved them. Okay. Yeah, way more than 3 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's a 6th at Fort Pinta, although I'm seeing 2 that look like identical. What is happening? Okay, we'll start with this one, I guess. I'm sorry if I don't really make like a lot of points about these because they all look the same. I mean, I get there's like a lighter one and then a medium one and a dark one, but the medium ones look the same to me. Okay. That's... Oh. I don't know what's going on there. It looks like it's like graying or something, and that's not on the other side, it's just on that cheek. And the muzzle, like, speckles are very... Why does it look like that? Why did they do that? I think that's cute. I like the detail of the hair, like, kind of fading out. It's more of like a red shade, which I can get behind more than the Fort Pinta one. God, I can't see anything. Sorry, I'm kind of like in the horse. That sucks, I know. It's got some faint dapples, no socks, which I'm starting to think that's like a Haflinger thing, maybe. I'm not like, I've seen Haflingers before, but I never like was into them, so I didn't research them or anything like that. I feel like this horse that they referenced this and they found a picture of like a sweaty horse, and that's why the cheekbone is dark like that, because it's like sweat. I don't know if you've ever seen that before. He's really cute though. I like the gray on his nose. That's a good detail. All of them have very abrupt manes. Like, there's no blending of brown at the base of it, and it's a little jarring. And it makes it look a little more like silver than flaxen. So far, none of them have blue eyes, which makes me happy, but I'm just surprised. Okay. This one doesn't have any dapples, it's more solid, but it has that same, like, weird hoof striping. Very gray around the eyes, this one. And less of the... what is that called? Mealy? I can't remember the actual name. Less of a mealy effect on his tummy. Their forelocks are so obnoxiously long. Okay. Cool. This is the only pale one that I've seen. This one also has dapples. They're very faint. And then this, I've never seen a snip that is quite that large and low on the lip. That doesn't seem natural. Something is really off about that. Can you like shake? Okay, no forehead marking, it's just that. Okay, and then this is the last one. This one also has a weirdly gray nose, much darker, richer color, and dapples. They all have really dark brown eyes, which is cute, honestly. Personally, for me, that's one of the cutest features about Haflingers is their huge dark eyes. Okay, and this one has a star. Interesting. It's between that one and the other dark one. That one is definitely less like jarring in color. Yeah, that one's definitely more counter shaded. Okay, I'm gonna go with this guy. I haven't thought of a name as usual. Okay, so I guess now you can choose all this here. Juniper cactus. Life honor. I saw I saw someone on a horse recently named Wife Beat or something. I kind of want to give this one a stupid name too because I'm not really a fan. Alright, let me consult my friends really quick. Okay. Thank you, Dozy, for the suggestion of Morning Bone. That's so perfect. Let's see if I can do that. This new layout is not favorable to naming at all. Morning? Oh, maybe Bone won't exist. I didn't think that was possible. I can't believe that's an option. Perfect. Morning Bone. Oh my god, what? Ew. Oh, who's a good little boner? Whoa, what? Okay, I bought him and he changed his purchasable model changed into the one back there. It like replaced him. Okay, that's weird, but alright. Okay, before I start this, I forgot to rate the colors. I'm gonna give him a 3.5 out of 5. The colors were just like a lot of the... Instead of making all of them different shades, they made like 2 dark ones and like 3 medium ones and a light one. And between those 3 shades, the ones in each group weren't very varied. So I feel like a lot of these will look identical and they're not very unique. The dapples weren't an improvement. They didn't look quite as like intense and insane, but there was that weird snip marking and the weird hoof striping without any socks. So I took a few points off for that. Comparing these to a real life Haflinger, I think they're kind of small. They vary between 13.2 and 15 hands high. That's just what Google is telling me. And these look like really on the smaller side, which is something that I personally wouldn't prefer. The neck is really on the sort of like vertical angle of their shoulder slope. Their neck is really narrow right there, and their neck is a little, it looks kind of short for how big their face is. Their face is a little, it's very subtle, but their face is a little on the concave side, which is really strange. When I looked up conformation, the ones that looked ideal were more on like, they were either extremely straight or on a convex side, and these ones are kind of concave, which is not very ideal. For the length of their neck, their head is very long. I feel like they might have done that to give them more of a pony impression, but Haflingers are ponies, they just look like horses. And I think they get confused a lot for that reason. So I think it would have just been better if they made it look more like a horse and just specified that it was a pony. The legs are okay, except for the fact that they're very like, they're kind of club-footed. It just means that the angle on the front of their hoof is kind of vertical. I think the ratio of their top line to hip to shoulder, I think that whole middle square is perfect. The back is kind of flat, but that's ideal, I think. Okay, so for that, I'm not a fan of the head. Like, the face is really not great. So, and the hooves, I'm just gonna go with a 3.5 again. All right, with that out of the way, this is the walk. I mean, it is what it is. It's kind of nice. It's very, why does he look like he's floating? A little bit. Maybe there's like a minor slide in his front feet, but his front legs kind of look stiff. Like his front legs could reach a little more compared to how long his back legs are reaching. That's decent. I mean, it's not horrible. You can really see the weird hoof shape from right here. The front hoof is like floating off the ground a little bit in a landed position. It looks like oh god, it looks like the Connemara trot. Oh my god. Okay, well, his back legs are definitely reaching way farther than his front legs. So it's off balance that way. And his hind legs are also picking up way more than his front legs. So it's like his front half is really flat and relaxed and his back half is really pushing it. His head looks fine. The canter that's not quite as bad. I like that a lot more. The timing of the back legs is much better. But it's really like he's struggling. He's struggling to keep that up. Maybe if he was faster, it would look better. Yeah, his front legs look like weirdly short compared to the back ones. Okay, this is the mid gallop. That's weird. It looks like he's kind of like struggling to differentiate a 4-beat between a 3-beat, so he's doing this like awkward leapy thing. I think what's making this more awkward is the fact that his hooves are so square, and it would just be like fixed if that shape was better. Like he's leaning on his front end a lot, and like I feel like if he tripped he would just do a full front flip. It's just so weird how like his body is rocking as if he's picking up a lot, but then his legs are just not doing that. It's so weird. And then the full gallop, it's a little better, but like I said, like the back legs are just doing a lot more effort than the front legs are, so it looks like this weird Mod Podge of two horses put into one. Like, look how far his back legs are, and then his front legs. Like, if I just crop this out and rotated them, and I rotated this foot like up like that, so it was more out like Superman, it would look so much better. Or at least like extended this one out more vertically. That would be so much better. But no, they had to give him little dwarf legs with how I think they were trying to accommodate for how stubby his hooves are, and it just blew the whole thing off track. The head is nice. I like looking at the back. Looks very nice. The reverse, that looks nice, except for the fact that it's doing the like, this is a recycled animation where like it looks like they just made a walk animation and then put it in reverse. So the hooves kind of like weirdly snap in place. Let's see, hard stop. Simple slide. I like it. Yeah, that's nice. It's not the raining stop, which is good. Yeah, and the wall one is a little sharper. The rear. Huh. Really anticlimactic. It's just like a little boring. I don't know. It's cute, but like they're not super heavy horses. They could do more. Do they have a special? Do they not have a special? Okay. Yeah, there's no mention of any special moves, so I guess these guys are left without one. That's strange. Considering they've been giving like all the horses special moves for even if they're like pointless looking, like the Welshes. I guess we can look at the jumps then. Okay, that's nice. I like... My god, that poor foot. His foot is so stubby. Okay. That's a little not as great. Like, what is that? What the hell? Why is he doing that? He starts his landing like really late. Which I guess is better than early, but it's not. It's very different. Like, holy shit, you have to have... Oh my god, he's gonna break his leg. They fixed it on the full gallop. Why did they do that? Like, the full gallop looks fine. So why is the mid one so weird? They're kind of cute. They're just kind of like, I don't know, a little boring, I guess. They're very mundane. There's nothing special, really. I don't know. Although they do have a special main style just for themselves. We'll check out. Yeah, the original is this extremely unrealistically long, goes all the way to their bottom shoulder mane. I've never seen a horse like that without extensions, or most Spanish horses, I guess. Then there's this, which is much... It's a little thinner and it's less wavy. It's kind of scrunkly. He's got a little like... Yeah, he's got a little scrunkly dunkly right there. You see that? That's kind of cute. I wish that the standard ones came with this instead of that one. It's a little more realistic. And then there's this diamond braid. I would get this, honestly, if it wasn't quite so long. And none of these change the tail either. You can chop it off. And roach. That's nice. Although I think they look insane with a roached. Anything short that reveals their bulbous head. And these two change the tail into the paint horse model tail. Why is the tail like... Why is he like dummy thick like that? Why is the tail going between his butt cheeks? Okay, there's button braids and this braids the tail. The butt cheek tail. The buttons are freaking huge though. Why are they so big? They managed to make them look bad. I don't like how thick those are at all. And then there's these plate braids. There's no cropped short, like... That makes me upset. And this braids the tail. What a bummer. There's no like short crop or pulled mane or like anything like that. It's just long everything, or it's like go big or go home. There's broached and then super long. I guess I would buy this one. I think it looks cute on them. If I didn't have only 43 star coins. If this game wasn't draining my wallet, I would buy a different hairstyle. Okay, now that I have my... Oh, he looks so good in pink. Now that I have tack and stuff, we can go to Steve's farm and try and ask some people. Do the little interviews. Hello. Okay, what kind of question do I want to ask? What's the worst quality about the new Haflingers? Price! That doesn't count! Also, the horse hat is... Oh. Wow, you are absolutely right. The horse hat is backwards. I mean, 900 star coins isn't unknown to Star Stable, but yeah, it's quite absurd for these horses that don't even have a special move. Oh, I don't dislike any of their animations. Well, you have never ridden a horse before. What's the best quality? I think their best quality is that they have personality. They don't! They're pixels! What are you talking about? Okay, thank you for your time. I'm leaving. If you could change one thing about the new Haflingers, what would it be? I would change their mane. In real life, from what I'm seeing, it needs to be a tad fluffier. I might be wrong, though. I absolutely agree. I also think it's too long, though. I don't... Okay, what is the worst part about these new ponies? I keep saying horses. I know they're not horses. Don't worry about it. Nothing really. What really frustrates me is that they don't have, like, a juicy special move. But nothing is completely wrong about them. I mean, okay. What's the best part, then? They're idle. Their size! They're too small! What are you talking about? Their face. Everything. Everyone's such a simp for these ponies. Maybe I'm just a hater. Maybe I'm just mean. Alright. Overall, if you could rate them out of 10, what would you give these new ponies? Probably a 7. I love their mane and their gallop, but their walk and trot isn't my favorite ever. That's valid. Oh, they're absolutely adorable though, so I'll forgive them for it. LOL. If you could change something about the color you're riding right now, what would you change? Please say lip spot, please say lip spot. I'd give it more texture, like some fur or dapples or something, but I'm not complaining about it, that's just if I had to change something. Well, yes, that is what I asked. That was the question. I know there are other options that have good fur texture for the Haflinger. Yeah, you're not wrong. There's that one that had really nice texture. Why didn't they do that for all of them? Okay, lastly, do you like these more than the recent Welsh ponies? I think I like these better. I love the Welsh ponies, but they're short and I never ride mine. Animations wise, I think I like the Welsh better, but overall I like the Haflinger the best. That's interesting. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, leave a like so I know, and leave a comment what you thought about these horses. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell because I post pretty inconsistently, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye. Oh my god, I forgot to rate I went for the animations with a 6 out of 10
Bruh.
for a total of 13 out of 20. So like mediocre. Okay, bye-bye for real.